I can see your third eye from here.
I'm gonna rein it in for this one. So it's like reining it in yet letting it go at the same time. I'll get a little more serious and real for one. So it's probably the most personal tune I've ever written in my life. And I had an interesting upbringing musically. My father was a musician. He was a singer on this Atlantic soul group called the Enchanters, and they were, you know, they didn't have a lot going on. Once they were out there, they had some interesting times. So my mom's here. She was at the show they did with the Jackson 5, and Mom had little Michael on her lap backstage, and it was very cool stuff. Yeah.
Really?
So my training ran an interesting parallel, because my first musical training was homeschooling, and it was because he was this kind of soulful singer. It ran the parallel of technique and emotion, you know. And so I learned, the first time I learned 4- or 5-part harmony, I also learned that your guts have to be in it. And it was an interesting way to learn simultaneously as a sensory overload, but it's turned me into, you know, I mean, when they say soul singing, you don't have to sing Motown. It's whatever you're doing, it just has to come from way down in here, you know. And anyway, this one comes from way down in here. It's called, if you were to take it, if I were to take all the great stuff that ever happened and combine it with all the great stuff I wish would happen, you turn it into a dream, and the song's called Dreamtime, so here we go. Wish my soul to a simple place where sunlight gently warms my face, reaching over the corner of me. Close my eyes, there's so much more for me to see. Good things are the only way. Every moment feels like happy birthday. Reading life with the bouncing ball. Yesterday is better than I recall. Simpler times I'm wondering. There's a magic clock on the wall. It must be dream time. And now my soul is down, and now I'm sleeping. It's the only way to fly. Come journey through this place I found, where all my old friends are still around. Nothing to do but laugh and play. Nowhere to go, 'cause right here and now we're gonna stay. Superheroes are real as can be. Grandma's never leaving, and nothing ever hurt me. It's ice cream on a sunny day. It's every word I always meant to say. Ooh, simple baby, tick-tock, magic lights on the wall. It says it's dream time. Now my soul is down. Now I'm sleeping. Everyone should climb on the board. When you're sleeping, watch as you are shown. Take what you like when you awake. This is your dream, and anyone can make so simple, baby. Take what you like, dream what you need. Every dream you make, every wish you take, close your eyes to see it all, see it all. 'Cause it's dream time. Nothing else, nowhere else. 'Cause it's dream time. Whoa. Like an onion.
You know that last note that you were singing, that really high one, that one that jangled my chakras? I was just so relieved that we weren't on Star Search or something, because we wouldn't have heard the rest of that note, because everyone would have been like, yeah! It was really nice to, you know, take that in. And, wow, what a voice, man. Yeah. It's funny because before when I was getting ready for the gig this afternoon, I've been having a lot of trouble with Comcast cable, okay? And I always tell them, listen, I don't know how much longer I can stay with you people if you keep messing up my stuff. So they offered me lots of free channels this month to check out, and I saw the movie This Is It, the Michael Jackson movie This Is It, probably 3 or 4 times when it was in the theaters, because I was so affected by it, because it was so cool, I couldn't take my eyes off him. And when you were talking about your dad and Michael in that time, it made me think of one of the things that he said during the production, and they were kind of going back and forth about a cue that he was supposed to make or something. It's like, you need to let me simmer. I need to simmer, and then I'm going to give that gut. And I really felt like that was sort of what your whole song was, this like real bubbly, simmering, ready to go, and then all of a sudden the tea kettle went off right there at the end.
It's a hard one to sing, that, or like emotionally, that one. That's the one that gets me.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Emotions plus vocal cords, it can be intense.